Hello and welcome to Thesis Seminar. I'd like to take a few minutes to go over some of the basics as far as how to get around Canvas, the platform or the learning management system we'll be using this semester. And so let's begin. The first step that you'll need to do is to make sure that you have created a Canvas account. And once you've created an account, you'll need to enroll into the class Thesis Seminar. If you are new to Canvas, take a look at the bottom of the screen where it says New to Canvas, and it has some links and some videos that you might find useful as far as getting started in Canvas. Thesis Seminar can be found here at the top. This is the URL that will take you directly to the course, so you're encouraged to save this in your favorites or bookmark this page so that you can access it throughout the course, throughout the semester. So the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to here is along the left-hand side of your screen you'll see different views. And one of the things that I like about Canvas is the way that students and teachers can navigate throughout the content. So I'd like to show you just a few of these as we get started. The home page here obviously will take you to the syllabus. And the syllabus page can also be accessible by clicking on syllabus here at the left-hand side of your screen. And you'll also notice here you can access your grades, so you're encouraged to check throughout the semester to check your progress. I will be uploading periodically throughout the semester your grades, and so they will be kept up to date. And so you are encouraged to make sure that you continually refer to this so that you know how you're doing throughout the semester. Now we also have a page view that's called modules, and this is very similar if you're familiar with Moodle. This is a similar view where you'll be able to access different content by week or by modules. So each week is a module, and this will be populated throughout, so it may not look like it appears here in this video. There'll be more content here in the coming days as we get started and get more into the class. But I would like to draw your attention to the reflections, and there are reflections that are due each week, and including week 1, which does not appear here but will appear here shortly. So you'll notice here there are reflections for each week as well as different products. Let me take you now to assignments, and this will kind of give you a broad overview of the assignments that you'll be asked to complete. On the home page here on the right hand side of your screen, that this course is divided into 3 different sections: the tutorial process, the written thesis, and the oral defense. So all the work that you do with your tutor will make up 40% of your grade, and this is what we'll talk about here in a few minutes in more detail. The written thesis and oral defense will be a grade that will be provided by the course examiners, which will be uploaded at the end of the semester. So let's take a look now at the tutoring process. And if you go into assignments, you'll notice here you have all of the assignments for the semester. So you have each reflection, each weekly reflection, as well as different products that will be that you'll be asked to complete throughout the semester with the corresponding due dates, and also how many points will be allocated for each assignment. So this is basically the order in which you'll complete each of the assignments. Again, the dates here and the point value for each item. You'll notice here you have your written thesis at the very bottom and the oral defense. Again, these are assignments that will be graded by the examiners and not by the tutor, but everything else will be graded by the tutor. Now each reflection is considered a discussion, so you can also view discussions basically 2 ways. One way is, again, the modules, which will be content by week. So if you have here, for example, reflection 2, you can click on reflection 2 and go directly to that discussion. And so you'll be asked to complete a reflection, and here are the instructions that will apply for each of the reflections, and you'll be asked to then reply to this. Once the course begins, you'll have this option to do so. If you click on discussions, you can access all of the discussions here directly. If you go to pages, these are different pages that will be available for you to view and interact with. If you click here on the right hand side, you can view all of the pages. Here are recent pages that were, or recent changes that were made to different pages for this course. Now these same pages will also be accessible directly from modules, so you might find it just as easy to work this semester through modules as you work and progress throughout each week. You can access the corresponding information. You can jump around. There's nothing wrong with viewing some of the pages in different weeks, so you certainly don't have to wait until each week to view the content. But the reflections are to be completed in each week, and late reflections will not be accepted. So make sure that you do the reflections within the corresponding week in order to get those points, and make sure that the reflections are complete. Now the rest of these options here along the left hand side you can kind of navigate through and experiment with and get familiar with it as you get started in the course. But here we have some files, again the syllabus. We may have some collaboration, that is documents, where we might share maybe with the Google Drive. All of your work will be done in Google Drive, and I'll talk to you more in detail about how we will manage this. But essentially we're going to have a thesis seminar page where you'll be asked to add your Google document to this list, and I have a video here that explains this in more detail, and we'll talk again more about this in class. Now the calendar I'd like to draw your attention to. I have an enrollment here, and this is for non-degree seeking students. So for all of you who are studying at the Universidad Autónoma de Aguascalientes, you will not need to fill out this enrollment form. This is for those students who are not currently students or not in the BA in ELT here at the university. But if you scroll down at the bottom, you have another quick view of all the assignments and the corresponding due dates. You can also look at the due dates by opening up the calendar here, and this will give you a calendar view of different assignments that are due. So just different ways of looking and referring to the different assignments that are due for this course. And that's essentially it. We'll be talking more in detail face-to-face as the class begins, and as we continue on through the course, how to navigate through Canvas. But this should get you started. If you do have any questions, once you have created an account and have enrolled in the course, feel free to send me an email via Canvas, and you can do so by clicking on this option at the top right hand corner of your screen. It doesn't appear now. In fact, let me exit the student view, and this is what it should look like. You'll know that you've signed in because you'll have your username here at the top right hand corner of your screen. To the right of this you'll see an inbox, and this is where you can access your emails, and you can also send others emails as well. You may send me an email via Canvas or any of your classmates, but feel free to send any questions that you have or comments or concerns that you have throughout the course via Canvas. I would prefer that all emails be sent through Canvas, not necessarily through Facebook or through my personal email, just so that I can manage all my emails through Canvas. Since all of my courses are being conducted in Canvas, it makes it a little bit easier for me to manage the emails through accessing Canvas. So please send any correspondence via Canvas. So I look forward to getting started, and again, if you do have any questions, feel free to contact me.